Hey everyone, welcome back to Black History Month, where we take a look at movies starring black actors and think, maybe not.
Yeah.
And in this one, we're reviewing The Great White Hype, starring Samuel Jackson, Jamie Foxx, and Damon Wayans.
Yeah.
However, before you think ooh, this can be good, keep in mind this movie was made in 96.
Yeah.
Okay. Even though the DVD cover mentions Avengers, mentions
Because the actors,
mentions a bunch of other stuff. Again, even though the movie was made in the 90s. And it also stars Cheech Marin, John Lovitz, Corbin Burnson,
Jeff Goldberg.
Jeff Goldblum.
Goldblum, sorry.
I don't remember what Corbin Burnson did. Was he the white boxer?
Yeah. No.
Who was the white boxer?
That was Terry Conklin, Peter Berg.
Oh, Peter Berg.
Another not so known.
More.
actor.
I think he became a director later.
Oh, okay.
He did a good movie, or a movie that I kind of enjoyed, which was Hancock. But then he also made Battleship, which was a hilarious comedy.
Okay. Anyway, let's get this done.
Whether that was their goal or not, it was a hilarious comedy. Anyway, basically the plot of the movie deals with Damon Wayans as, what is his character's name?
He's the Grim Reaper Roper.
Oh yeah.
James.
I'll just call him the Grim Reaper. He's a boxing guy, or he's a boxer, and then it's revealed that Samuel Jackson, who's managing him, that his sales are going down because
there's not as much interest.
There's not as much
cable
interest
and betting interest and everything else.
In terms of a African American boxer fighting another African American boxer.
Right.
The movie's words, not mine.
Yeah, and Samuel L. Jackson is
kind of like a Don King.
Yeah, his promoter. He's the Reverend Fred Sultan.
Except with less weird hair.
Yeah. So anyway, what they were trying to think of is what could be the next big one, because the Reverend could not pay James, or the Grim Reaper could not pay him what he promised for the last fight.
It was like, what, $5 million or something?
$10 million, I think it was.
Oh, okay. I thought that was for an entire year.
But they had lost money on the last fight.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the guys that was a contender, he kept getting in their face. I forget.
Was this Jamie Foxx and that dude?
Yes. Jamie Foxx was his boxing promoter.
And it was basically like, hey, come on, fight me, come on, dude, fight me, come on, man, fight me, come on, I'm gonna fight you, I want you to fight me. Yeah. And it's about as annoying as that.
Yeah, he wouldn't give up.
Mm-hmm.
So then, one of the lady friends, she thought up an idea about, there was a white boxer when the Grim Reaper was in his premature boxing days or whatever. So there was a white guy from Cleveland or someplace in Ohio, Terry Conklin, that beat him. So what they wanted to do was promote this, because the Reverend,
because at this point the Grim Reaper was pretty much undefeated.
Right, but he wasn't fighting anybody that was high up.
Mm-hmm.
That really was a contender for the belt. So, they find this Terry Conklin. They get him a trainer. He's really working out. He's really got a fan base. And the Grim Reaper just is like, oh, I'll beat him anyway, blah, blah, blah. And he gains...
Give me more ice cream.
Yeah, he gains weight.
There's one...
Crazy when they had to weigh in and he had this gut.
I hate to reveal... When they're bad comedies, I hate to reveal a scene that I laughed at. But one of them was like, the Grim Reaper is training like he was running, and then you see him running for the ice cream truck.
And the ice cream takes off, and then he's like, oh, well, and he turns around. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then it's revealed he gained like 20 pounds because he was just laying around and eating.
Yeah.
And he kind of had an ego where it's like, I'm paraphrasing, but it's basically like, I'm black, I'll win.
Yeah.
Or my blackness will make me win.
Yeah.
Jon Lovitz in the movie is a...
Isn't he like a promoter, like advertising?
I thought he was
or
like...
something?
I hate to be stereotypical, but I thought he was like a lawyer.
I don't think he was a lawyer. The other guy that was in the background that was always in the suit and tie.
Cheech Marin?
No, not Cheech Marin. The other guy. There was another guy back there.
Okay.
Sally Richardson, maybe that's who it was. So anyway, they find Conklin in Cleveland. Okay, so Jeff Goldblum, he is like this...
he's this news reporter.
A television news reporter, journalist, whatever, yeah. Because he always had a camera crew, and he had that lady...
And he had the microphone, and he would film, and he would just, like, talk to people like, hey, what's up?
And he was trying to get strong evidence. He had pictures of the Sultan with discriminating
cheerleaders.
Women, cheerleaders, whatever, women. And so he finally thought he had the evidence to, like, really knock him out, get him...
But then,
doesn't he end up working for him?
Yeah, the Sultan essentially brainwashes him.
Yeah.
And as a result with that, he essentially loses his job and he works for them.
Right, and he took Jon Lovitz's position.
Yeah.
And he also thought, Jeff Goldblum had also thought that Conklin really had a chance to win.
Mm-hmm.
So he actually he signed with him, didn't he? That if he wins, he'll promote him. And a couple of the guys have been disgruntled with the Reverend Samuel L. Jackson, that they were looking at Jeff Goldblum to take over, like, the organization, promoting fights and all of that. So anyway, the fight goes on, and Conklin did lose.
Should we reveal... Oh, okay, I was going to say, like, should we reveal what happened?
Sorry.
Yeah,
And then the top contender...
Yeah, the guy that Jamie Foxx was promoting, that guy?
Marvin Chavez or whatever, and Jamie Foxx, they get into the ring, and they're like, why can't you fight us? You know,
yeah, come on, fight me,
we're the
dude.
top contender or whatever. And he actually knocks out the Grim Reaper.
But I thought the Grim Reaper then got up and, like, punched him and, like...
Knocked him out? I don't know.
I think so.
But then that's what the Reverend uses for the next fight. Okay, stay tuned. We have a next fight. Blah, 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 blah.
And then this movie, during the credits, is just pretty much like a party or something. And Jon Lovitz is there. And that's pretty much the gist of it. It's a boxing comedy, I think it's a comedy.
Yeah.
It's apparently a comedy.
Well, and the thing is, too, is that the Sultan is all about money, because remember, after they were fist fighting without the gloves, and doesn't he say something about, like, stop fighting, don't give away the money, or something, don't give away, so he's all about making the money. Do you
remember what Cheech Marin was in the movie?
He brought that one girl. I don't know.
Oh, that was him. I thought he was the guy that was, like, essentially bought and paid for, where he was like, there's nothing illegal going on.
He helped get Conklin ranked number 8 or something in the top 10. So he used his pull or his weight or whatever.
Now, I've seen worse from all 3 of the main African American actors. Damon Wayans, I've seen Bamboozled.
Yeah, but White Chicks was okay.
He wasn't in that.
Oh, he wasn't? His brothers?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Jamie Foxx.
I really haven't seen too much of Jamie Foxx in movies.
I've seen Stealth.
Oh.
That embarrassment. Oh, okay, I've seen Due Date.
And Samuel L. Jackson, what about him?
I've seen The Spirit.
Oh, God. That one put me to sleep. Sorry, kids.
Come on. Where else do you get to see Samuel Jackson and the Jewish Scarlett Johansson playing Nazis and doing the Nazi salute?
Let's not go there. Let's just concentrate and wrap this up.
I got like maybe 1 or 2 laughs, which honestly I was probably expecting maybe a dozen or so. But
in this movie or the other?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I wasn't expecting any laughs in Spirit. I was just expecting
No, come on. Let's stick to topic.
But yeah, I was shocked at how little Jamie Foxx had, but I guess since this was just after In Living Color, when his sitcom was going, I guess they didn't think he'd be as big of a star as he is now.
Yeah.
That's about it. I mean, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's better than some. Okay, it's better than Blank Man, another Damon Wayans movie, where it was essentially his handyman character.
Okay, so let's wrap this up.
So
I would not recommend.
Were there any scenes that you liked besides the running ice cream truck thing?
No, that was pretty funny.
Yeah. That was about the only joke I laughed at.
Excuse me. Yeah, because they were trying to film him like exercising or working out.
Yeah, I already talked about it.
Yeah, so with him out of shape, running after, he's running down the street, and then the ice cream truck shows and then takes off. Yeah, he was way out of shape.
So you wouldn't recommend this to anybody?
Not really. I did not like it at all.
And it felt way longer than like 87 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Well, hey, survive Black History Month. Tune in next time where we have to go through the torture that is video game movies.
Okay, whatever that means.
No.
Hopefully you got that hint.
Video games that inspired movies. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Bye.
Bye.